So then how long after that did you record Three Hits from Hell, which was the next one, right?
We were recording that in August. And we started recording that, I think, late July, early August, and in September. And then we eventually kicked out Bobby because he wasn't showing up at rehearsals or studio sessions. And he was just saying, well, have Doyle play my guitar for me because I can't make it here or there. And he was really involved with drugs and stuff like that. And eventually we just said, well, this is bullshit. Let's just get Doyle and kick him out.
Now, how well was Doyle on guitar at that time?
How what?
How well did he play on guitar?
He played good. He couldn't play leads, you know.
Yeah.
But that's no problem because we don't have many leads in the
So
Misfits anyway.
Doyle wasn't the guitar player on Three Hits from Hell then?
He is on the two. He is on the two songs on the B side, but he's not on the A side. Bobby Steele and our producer, whose name was Rob, he plays in Ian Hunter's band now. He was the guitar player on there. He's responsible for all of the extra guitar stuff on there. Bobby just played the basic riff on there.
Okay. When did Halloween come out?
Halloween came out. Okay, so London Dungeon came out about April or May of 80.
That's Three Hits from Hell, right?
Yeah, okay, Three Hits from Hell. That came out about 81, April 81. And then Halloween came out, October 1981. But
so
in
that was
between
after
there,
Three Hits from Hell then?
What? Yeah, it's after Three Hits from Hell. And in between there, The Who Killed Marilyn 45, which I put out on
Which you did
the
yourself.
death date. Yeah, August 5th.
Now, why did you do that yourself without the Misfits?
Because it was, we had stopped doing that song, and none of those guys were interested in doing it, and this guy, who was originally one of the backers and helpers in Plan 9, had approached me and said, I really want this record to come out, and I really want to do it, and I want to do it now. And I said, well, the other guys don't want to do it. And he said, well, do you want to do it? And we weren't doing anything. And it wasn't because me and Googie didn't want to do anything with the Misfits. It was Jerry basically didn't want to play or didn't want to do anything.
So it was a stagnant period then for the Misfits?
Yeah, and I had done the record, and it was doing good. And I said, look, if me and Googie both went down to the band, and we said, look, if we don't release more records and start playing out live more and just doing the, the thing, we're leaving. And that's it. Me and Googie were going to do a band then. And those guys said, oh, okay, because the Marilyn record was doing real good.
So who played on that?
Me.
You did all the instruments?
Yeah.
Okay. How many did you press of that?
Initially we pressed 2,000, and we just kept on pressing it till we felt like we didn't even want to press it anymore, which is about 5,000 copies.
5,000. How many was of Halloween?
Halloween was like 5,000 to 7,000, I forget.
And what was Three Hits from Hell?
Three Hits from Hell was the best. It was about like Bullet, about 10,000.
10,000. So then how did this all lead up into the contract with Slash? Or Ruby Records is who actually...
No, Slash is who our contract is with.
Now who's the Ruby Records?
Ruby Records is basically a label that Slash had for people who didn't want to do a 3-record contract, who only wanted to do a one-off deal. And that's all we wanted to do with them, thank God. Or we'd still be screwed up. You saw how long it took Fierce record to come out. Okay, so anyway, Chris D, I had gotten in touch with people at Slash to find out about where we could play out in LA and stuff like that, and taking out ads in their mag. And they said that their mag was going under, but that they heard we had recorded an album and we were trying to bring it to IRS, and that they wanted to put it out, and that they would give us a fair deal and they wouldn't screw us over, and that IRS was the worst label and this and that. So anyway, it eventually happened that we put it out on Ruby.
Were you going to go to IRS?
Yeah, we had already let them hear the tapes and stuff.
So that you were dealing with, who was IRS at that time?
Oh, fuck. It was still,
Was it still Copeland's thing?
Copeland. It still is Copeland stuff, but he had all these other, underlings who would listen to the stuff. He never listened to anything.
Right.
So, rather than wait around for IRS, who were involved with pushing the Go-Go's, and then we did hear a lot of horror stories about IRS, like the Cramps and all those people. We just went with Slash.
So then, how did that... So you got the deal with Slash. What did that do to the record then? What did that mean? What kind of deal did they offer you?
They basically said, we'll put it out.
Because it wasn't a Plan 9 type release. It didn't say Slash Plan 9. It was just Slash Ruby Records.
Yeah, the Plan 9 is on the back.
Yeah.
It says Plan 9 in there. At the time, it seemed like a really good deal. They paid to remix it. which wasn't that much actually. It was about $500 or $600.
Did you add anything to it? Any vocals, guitars?
No, we just remixed it.
And you had recorded it all out here?
Yeah, we recorded it all out here. And it was pretty good. They gave us a promo push, you know, they put up posters, all that kind of stuff. It was okay. I would have liked to have gotten paid.
They haven't paid you at all?
$400 and 500 records, that's it.
And how many records do you
Total
know that they sold?
Total, I figure, and this is a conservative estimate, about 35,000.
35,000.
That includes the overseas pressing.
Did they license it out to somebody to do that?
Yeah, they licensed it to a record label in Italy.
And so they
and
licensed
those were
it out
actually imported here.
Right, and then the licensed ones that they did, when they licensed that, they didn't inform you that the money that they got, because to sell the rights, they didn't even split that with you at all. They kept all that.
No, we had contracts we had to sign for the foreign thing too, but they just basically wouldn't get on the phone with us, and we basically had to get a lawyer to sue them. That was it.
So has this matter been solved yet?
No, it's going to be solved like imminently though. Caroline just got us a lawyer, so we're going to get the rights back and hopefully put out Walk Among Us, you know, as an American release again.
Same cover and stuff?
No, the cover will come out right this time, because they fucked the cover up.
What was wrong with it? There's two different versions, right?
Okay, originally it was supposed to be, the whole sky was supposed to have black in it. You know what I mean? You know all those dots, the filmy thing?
Right.
That was supposed to be all black in there too. And there was supposed to be red and blue, and where the red and blue touched, it would be purple. You know what I mean?
Right, so it wasn't like a full purple.
Yeah, and so now it'll come out the right way. That it was.
Well, the first covers that were made, they were messed up and they were just red, right? There was
they
no
were
blue.
pinkish red, because they wouldn't spring
like
from...
the poster, right?
This is really a drag, because, you know, when you're getting album covers made, you have to pay $50 extra per print run for PMS color. Rather than do that, they went with process colors on our record, which was okay for the blue, but for the red, it wasn't a true red. It's a magenta type of pink red, and it didn't look right. And that's the problem.